Tall, so not the biggest barbarian, but I'm jacked.
To hair and braids. That's if we put it in 2 braids and then we wrapped it around and then we gave them the flowers sticking through. And then what if we did this?
May I have another drink, please?
Yes, you may. And he goes over.
Put your hands up, it's better!
No. Sarah, you're rolling in Constitution, saving throw. Yes, you. I'm gonna fight you.
He's sort of you guys know who I am, right?
Yeah. Goggles.
You're Dr. Mole.
Dr. Robot.
What do you do?
Take a moment to try to stop laughing.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one.
Why not? It worked again.
Hating on Batman.
And I don't hate Batman, for the record. I hate the fandom of Batman.
Oh, cool. Okay,
That's the
that's
issue.
way more people.
It is. It's
To
a
hate.
lot, like actual human beings.
Were you gonna?
You need to rub this crap off your neck and not smell like me. Or Wolf at all. Just start rubbing his neck and just getting like...
I am fairly certain it doesn't matter what I smell like at this point.
To a feline. You have wolf's piss on you.
I'm just gonna point at my feline eyes.
I have some kind of...
You've just tuned in. We had the brilliant idea while we were fishing at the Dark Moon Festival.
Oh, jeez.
To do a dungeon with fishing poles equipped. Because why not? And so we drank all of the alcohol in our bags, and we equipped our fishing poles and our aquatic pets, and we went to do a dungeon.
I feel like I need to close out. So this was the end of our epic tale. What holds for next week as the heroes set sail? We may find more family, we may find where things start. All we know is to follow our hearts. So our heroes set forth to pillage and to wander in the magical continent of wonder. We have one more question. I hope to not blunder. Question for you, dear friends. Do you wonder? Thank you, guys. Indigo Connect. And we're live.
Hey, how are you? Wait, what camera are we on? Are we on this? Are we on that?
Well, if we were on that one, they wouldn't
and
see
it's all
anything.
like it's turned all wonky. We didn't even fix this. Okay. So hi, welcome. It is Homebrew and Brew with you.
I like our little
Wow.
guy here.
We just didn't
And
even
you.
get it. Wow. Gosh, you two are bad at this.
I was distracted by the goblin. Look, he's right there.
The goblin?
Yeah, there's a
Where?
little goblin right there. Look.
Yeah, but he's not actually there. It's
No,
just
I
on
know, but if you are watching, you see me point at him.
the. It's. Do you want to point at him again? He just turned the camera more.
I know.
Now you can point.
That's fine.
He's on your. He's blocking the.
No, look, I'm
gigantic
pointing right at it.
Everybody,
Hey!
welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I know that
Yeah, I
Indigo
can't
has
see what's
already
going on.
Indigo has already started the announcements.
I
portion.
totally did. Yeah, I talked about how we. Let me see. Today is Sunday.
It is.
And so we do not have a stream tomorrow. We also do not have a stream on Tuesday, which is New Year's Eve, which is making me very, very sad. I mean, New Year's Eve is making me happy, but there's no wonder on Tuesday.
There is no wonder on
I have
Tuesday.
tears about this, but at the same time, yay, have a great New Year's.
Yeah.
But the brand new Season 2 premiere of Wonder that I am super excited about starts next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm so excited.
Boo, want to play a intro?
It is a great jumping off point if you have never seen any of the episodes of Wonder, because there's going to be, at this point, 4 brand new characters and people we've seen before, but they have not been really part of Wonder.
2 of the individuals that were a part of season 1 are going to open us up in season 2. So 2 of the characters that you knew and loved, but for
With
most
some
parts,
changes.
everybody says like, oh, this is a great jumping on point. No, seriously, this is a great jumping on point for anybody that's wanted to jump into a campaign at the start. It's taking place in Wonderland. It's a little bit of a higher level jump on too, so it's fun. They've got all those abilities that make you go, ooh, shiny. So tune in for that. That's going to be next week. But like I said, we still have Lost Isle coming up this week.
On Thursday.
On Thursday. On Friday, we go back to Neverland with some fun stuff to see exactly what this recipe was that the group all worked together to get all the ingredients for, and
that I can't say without singing. So
that you can't say without singing. So, but yes, we wish you all a very happy New Year's. There's a Discord. Come and hang out with us on the Discord. There is a ingredients. There is a online store where you can find the coolest little digital stuff to up your digital avatar, your Twitch avatar. There's also a cool little actual store where you can buy cool stuff like that mug. And that in cool T-shirts with karma on.
We need to get a Dimitri's store copy pasta.
Done.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Done and done.
Okay. Only create it tonight, later.
Hi, certifiable scribe.
Hello.
I love that name. Look at that. So yeah, lots of fun and exciting things coming up here on the channel. Let's go ahead and kick off with tonight's Homebrew and Brew with you.
And you.
For those of you that have never tuned in for a Homebrew and Brew with you,
and you,
this is a basically us hanging out, taking it easy, chilling, relaxing, and homebrewing magical items, monsters, and things of that sort. So let's do what we always do. Let's start with a warm up. At least come up with like a magical item. So chat. Hi, Alcaboose Bender. Hello, Alcaboose Tana. Certifiable Scribe. Thank you for the host. And may say, well, for homebrewing items, I got one. Oh. Actually, let's do this. Let's come up with a universe first. So we could do the Lost Isle, we could do Wonder, we could do Neverland, we could do all of the above, and just come up with a generic homebrewed item that would fit in either. Okay. Well, he's got a gauntlet that lets you cast Chaos Orb, and I know how much you love Chaos
Why are you
spells.
like this?
You know
plus 5 to hit, for chaos magic. I love chaos magic. It's my favorite thing.
All right, we're starting with this one, gang. We are starting with the gauntlets, the chaos gauntlet. I love it. What does our chaos gauntlet look like? Let's get some flavor. Does it look like an oven mitt?
Well, it depends. Okay, what world are we going to put this in? Or is this just a general thing?
You're running this, not me. Like, what are we putting it in?
Hang on, pass me my chaos magic die just in case I need it.
No, I think
It's
that
the
would
light
be a
blue one over
poor
there.
choice.
Is it? See, I don't know if I should be upset because I bought you that die and I gave it to you out of the kindness of my heart, or you have not used the dice that I bought you specifically for your chaos magic.
I
don't know which one to be more upset about right now.
I haven't done chaos magic.
Anyway, it's gonna be a purple one.
Oh, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
I hope so. This month.
We're actually gonna table the gauntlet for the time being.
No, we're gonna do the gauntlet.
Let's deal with the gauntlet. We could do. I was thinking something fun like an oven mitt.
He thinks it should be a mitten because you can't grip anything.
Yes, do it. Mitten. A really like fuzzy mitten. Maybe one of those mittens that doesn't have the finger holds, like the.
Oh, like a little, like the kids' mittens.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah, like. T.E. Graves!
Hi, T.E.
Hello!
All right, little kid's mitten that you use to only cast the spell Chaos. Would it Chaos Bolt?
Well, it's Chaos Orb, and I haven't really dealt with Chaos Orb, so I want to look up Chaos Orb.
Okay, look up Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orb. Your computer goes so much faster.
Wow. Only when the websites are working.
What?
D&D Wiki is temporarily down.
That's what happened to me too.
Oh, D&D Wiki. It's okay.
Are we talking about chromatic orb?
Yeah, well, that's
I don't
the thing.
think there's
Chaos
a Chaos
Orb
Orb.
is not coming up.
I would almost think that like Chaos Orb is a magic card.
Yeah, like Chaos Bolt and.
I would do
Chromatic Orb.
I would do Chaos Bolt.
Yeah.
Let's go with Chaos Bolt. So this little mitten casts Chaos Bolt.
It is a $550 magic card if you get the original.
Whoa.
Just throwing that one out there. So if anybody's got one and you want to just like give it to me, I also play Magic.
The Kitten Mitten.
Yes, kitten. I love it. It's Bolt. My bad. Yeah. So Chaos Bolt. So what's the special thing about this? Could we do like this is a weird thing. 2 sets of dice, and when you cast using the glove, you're able to choose which set you use. Like it doesn't like the damage doesn't increase or anything like that. So you're all.
So normally, if I remember right, normally it's 2 d8s and a d6, and one of those
Correct.
d8s you have to designate as the damage, and then if the 2 d8s match, it bounces off and hits something else.
Correct. So you would roll like 2 sets of dice. Is that overpowered?
I feel like Chaos Bolt gets messed up a lot.
Okay.
Because it's already a little complicated on its own. Because
Okay.
there's you still have to look up the chart if you haven't memorized what damage is what type of damage. And it gets messed up a lot when people don't know it super well.
But
I'm
isn't
worried
that
about
part of
adding
why you
double
guys
the
like
dice to it.
chaos so much? It's so confusing and you don't know what's happening.
No, I know exactly what's happening. I just don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. So we just have to change what's gonna happen then. Wow. Your weird chaos bolt love.
You're being so contrary.
This is your fault. Instead
Tomorrow.
of overcomplicating it, what if we simplified it? What if
Okay.
you still rolled the dice, just in case the 2d8s matched
Yeah.
up, but you chose what damage you did?
It's not bad, but then it takes out the chaos element.
It's true.
I love the chaos element.
So do we just make it so that
Make
the,
it so
the
that
kitten
if you
mitten...
got that, you can just cast chaos. But I know that sounds boring though, to just be able to like, oh no,
No,
you
it
can cast
doesn't.
Chaos Bolt.
What is the what are the
Oh!
different types of damage?
What if you combine? Oh, you're gonna love this even more.
Acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, poison, psychic, thunder.
Perfect. We are going to eliminate... Okay.
What if?
Unless...
He's gonna love this. This is gonna be his favorite thing.
Unless...
What if you cast Chaos Bolt, but because anybody can use it, not just a wild magic sorcerer. You cast
Sure.
Chaos Bolt, but with it comes a dose of wild magic. Like every time you cast Chaos Bolt with it, it's
Why
also
would
wild magic.
anyone do this?
Why wouldn't they?
Every time you
Have to
cast
go.
Chaos Bolt?
Yes.
Okay.
You get a wild magic roll.
Alcaboose Bender, I see what you're saying. You have to pet a cat to use it, and it charges it with the Chaos
Oh,
Magic.
because it's
Yeah.
static electricity.
Static. I love that. I think to regain charges, you have to pet a cat.
I'm gonna need a cat.
An automatic chaos roll. I think we should make it only a couple of charges. Not because I hate it, but because that is a lot.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
it is a lot.
I was
yeah.
almost thinking. I was almost thinking along the lines of
Once a day.
once a day, you can choose to invoke wild magic
Yeah.
with the Chaos Bolt.
That's not bad.
But under the stipulation of the wild magic affects the creature hit by the Chaos Bolt. So if you happen to line up,
It could be good or bad.
but if you happen to line up the doubles on the dice, that wild magic, you'd roll for that, and then you'd roll wild magic for that one, and then you'd roll wild magic for that one.
That's kind of neat.
I think you're just you're tagging it along. You're going like,
Yeah.
here, take this. So Chaos Bolt with a little bit of wild magic once a day, perfect. Also because I hate it, said Macmel. Perfect for a wizard with a familiar. Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. This would be an ideal thing for a wizard. So yeah, wild magic once a day, and then if you had that cat familiar, I'm gonna up the chaos just a little bit more. Is that perfect for it? We're gonna do that. That's perfect.
Nothing.
Perfect for
Wow.
wizard with a familiar. That's great. The kitten mitten.
I was removing some lies told in the chat.
No.
What-
Yeah, that's
what,
good.
What lies were told?
Let's not worry about that. So the kitten mitten. That's a good warm up. We feel stretched. We feel ready to go. Some of us are feeling a little
Attacked.
antagonistic or attacked.
You know, we could theme this entire night chaos magic, like wild magic, chaos.
Is this how you want to start the new year? The choice you want to make? Anyway.
Okay, never mind.
So we got our item down.
Wednesday's against.
Wow.
How ambitious? I'll pay for this tomorrow. Yes, you will, my son. How ambitious are we feeling, chat? Do we want to homebrew Actually, let's homebrew an inn. you guys are going to be doing a lot of traveling in Wonder. Visiting a lot of new places. There's potential for there to be some odd inns and taverns and things like that. So let's all work together and come up with a very cool like inn or tavern.
Okay.
Do we like this?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So let's come up with a tavern idea. Where is this tavern? On the outskirts of a city, inside the city proper? Chat, help us out here. Like, where do we want to? Because I can see a difference here.
Okay. Well, do we know kind of where we're headed in the beginning of?
Not without spoiling things.
Okay.
But you will be traveling all over the place.
Okay.
Alcaboose Bender said the in and out.
We just need puns with the word in.
The in and out is good.
Who uses a pun for an inn name?
Let's do a seedy dive.
See, a lot of these have already been done too. Like, isn't there already like a place called the Sleep Inn? Like, isn't that?
That's funny though. I like that. The Sleep Inn.
I'm down for it.
I like the in and out. I think that's dirty. Yeah. Okay, so let's.
None of us went there.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna clip that later. Don't worry.
The in and out, the seedy dive tavern. Is this magical based? Is this like sort of like if it's seedy dive? Like is this like roughnecks and things like that?
You know what? Okay, so in Wonder we've had the Cheshire Club,
Right.
which has not been seedy dive at all. It might be really fun to have the seedy dive kind of feel,
Like a
you
biker
know?
bar?
Well, but I'm also immediately going to like Tangled, like the seedy bar that she goes into, where it's like
I
I
got
have
a dream. I got a dream.
That same line of thinking.
Mystical karaoke tavern. Oh my gosh. Any
Oh my
questions related to
gosh.
quest or coin must be sung due to the wild magic spell that won't disperse. Well, welcome to the In and Out, the world's only mystical karaoke tavern. Oh my god.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna totally want to go in there all the time.
We get a Lorne. We get a Lorne. Like we could do a Lorne character from Angel, the guy that.
Oh yeah.
If any Angel or Buffy fans out there, we would definitely have to have a Lorne character. No harm, you just have to sing. The Snuggly Duckling, no privacy for discreet quest. Woman? Alright, mystical karaoke place. Due to a spell or a curse. Just singing.
Sing in. Oh my gosh.
I think that might be a little better than the in and out.
I love it.
Yeah, especially for that one.
Just sing,
Sing
in.
in.
Alright, so we got the Just Sing In. A seedy little dive tavern, but it's a mystical karaoke place. All sorts of rough and gruff. Because you come there to get help about your quest. There's an oracle that maybe works there that, you know.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Yeah. That's perfect. The Just Sing In. Mystical karaoke place. What's the signature drink? The inspiration?
The high note.
The high note. The high note. Oh
That's
my
good.
god. That's great, pal.
Oh, we need more drinks. Help us come up with drinks.
The high note.
The Long Island Choir.
Diva's Lament.
Okay.
I like that.
Diva's Lament.
Can't rush a drag queen.
Okay, yes. Yes, and. Rush a drag queen. Names the drink based off of power ballads. Drag queen. Perfect. Do we have this as a place where bards, like the place in New York where people that were aspiring,
Oh,
like,
yeah. And they come, the servers sing.
the servers are all like
Yeah.
bards that are like that don't have a group right now, that they're like in between gigs right now, like bards
it.
in between. Yeah, I'm into this. Okay, cool. We have a tavern. This is amazing. We have a magic item and we have a tavern. The Just Sing In, a little seedy dive tavern, mystical karaoke place. Give me all I need now, and chat. We're gonna go to you guys. Who runs the Just Sing In? Because I feel like it would be one thing to do like a gruff, voice or something like
I
that.
love
like
the
a
idea of
gruff-
a Lorne type character, though.
We could do a
It'd be
Lorne type
so
character,
perfect.
like a. I mean, do we do it too on the nose? Do we have the the owner of the bar be like a tiefling, you know?
I think it'd be really neat. Like, because
Nice
not
little
everybody
homage.
would get the reference, but those who do, I think, would appreciate it.
Grimm's pack would definitely be hanging out here. Green tiefling. What do we call him? We can't call him Lauren.
We can't call him Lauren. No. Do we go after like a famous musician or a famous singer? But
This is good.
Yeah.
Retired bard, definitely a Lauren type character. I like the retired aspect of things. Like this dude was an adventurer back in the day. Knox brother beat.
Tempo.
Tempo's good.
I like Tempo.
Yeah, Tempo. A green tiefling, retired bard, was an adventurer back in the day. Tempo was really good. Let's try that. We have a tavern.
I love it.
I love it. I love it so much. We have the Kitten Mitten for your wild chaos bolt magic. We have the the Just Sing Inn, which is going to be a lot of fun. Treble. We have a princess singer called Duke. I'm adding all of these characters to the bar. Treble. Hey, one big Uno, buddy. Never mind. Tempo is best. Yeah, Tempo is really, really good. I think I like that one. Okay, that's perfect. So where else do we want to go?
I want there to be someone there named Treble so we can do Here Comes Treble.
Here comes Treble. Perfect.
You know.
No. Let's do some armor. I want to set a light armor.
Yeah,
And then I
not so
wanna
interested in that. Can't use it.
Wow.
That sucks.
I want a set of light armor, and I want a set of heavy armor. They don't have to be connected in any way, but I want to.
Good, because that'd be awkward. It's good. Sorry.
In terms of theming and things of that sort, but I do want. Let's handle light armor. What's an interesting material for light armor to be made out of? Like spider silk?
Feathers.
I was thinking the same thing,
Yeah.
but that's just who I am as a person.
No, but I know, and I think you and I.
Wait, you were thinking the same thing like spider silk?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like...
Mithril armor for a halfling blood hunter. Let's say plate.
Wow. That's awfully specific. I can't imagine why...
That'd be really weird. Oh my god, I definitely wasn't thinking that either.
Just so you know, Al and I went to Publix tonight, and we were very.
I am so at third wheel here.
We are the cutest couple in Publix. Like,
That's true.
people were just coming up to us left and right, complimenting us. And,
I was in the car.
It was pretty great.
Yep.
You and I are on the same page. Let's do spider.
Yes.
Spider silk.
Do you want me to go?
No, don't. You have to go. Spider silk armor +1.
Yeah.
It'll be a light armor, but it's got to have an interesting feature to it. Should we imbue
It
it?
would be a real irony to you having armor made from spider silk.
Well, no, he's not wearing light armor. Are you kidding me?
No, I was thinking because we were talking
To
about
the
the
feet
heavy,
so that
the
I can have heavy
mithril.
armor.
Yeah, enchanted spider
no.
web weave. Oh, that's good. Certified scribe. Enchanted.
Ooh. You know who can make it too? We already have a character
Our
who would have made this
girl.
armor.
Enchanted spider web weave. Spider web weave. Light armor. Made in
She made
cheese
it.
cloth.
Dimitri
That'd be
bought
good for like
it.
a chef.
We can pick it up somewhere.
Increase the climb speed. It grants an addition to performance. Okay, spider silk armor gives you expert in performance due to an iridescent weave. That's good. I like the performance aspect of it. This would definitely be something that bards would pursue. If we had something like that. Do we want the performance or do we want the climbing speed?
Yeah, see, and I was thinking you were going to go for like a climbing type thing. Because spider climbing.
Well, I mean, if we give it to...
or dex.
If we give it climb speed, we could, like, not make it, like, slippers. Like the slippers spider climb.
Okay.
Or the cloak where you have your hands free. And just give them the climbing speed, but they still have to use their hands.
Could we do something... We can do anything we want to it.
Yeah,
It's
like,
our show. Let's do something weird with it. You have a climbing speed as long as you... Oh, it wouldn't be conducive in chaos. Like, as long as you keep moving. Do you know what I mean? Like, as long as you move once a turn,
yeah,
like, you stay adhered to the wall. But if you stop moving, like, the stickiness starts to fade a little bit, and you'd fall right off the wall. But as long as you move once a turn, you have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed.
It's kind of neat.
But you can't. It's not for like I'm gonna hand. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like this is specifically for travel, not combat.
Yeah.
Or maybe part of combat, but not like
Yeah.
you get to move
Yeah,
and
to
then
keep
attack.
Meowdith
Yeah.
just said, "Wow, Al shirt. I love it."
Thank you. Thank you.
Could even be a
Yeah.
charisma because it'd be. I like the performance aspect too. I'm gonna write down the performance. Yes, it could be helpful for rogues.
Yeah,
I
but
like
they
the
just can't
form-
sit and hide in it.
Yeah. As long as you move once per turn.
There you go. Alchemist Vendor. Inertia-based stickum.
That was my favorite Spider-Man clone, buddy. Once per turn, moving around. Sneaky escape. I like this. I like this a lot. And I do like this performance aspect. I think once a day, you can activate the iridescent shine.
Is it like a charisma bump?
It's
or
it's a performance bump.
Or
It's
is it a
specifically
distraction?
like
Is
it's
it a looky over here?
Well, I just imagine it's Elvis sequence. You know what I mean? Like let's go. Like once a day, those webs catch the light just right. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And they shimmer and shine a little bit. But the once per turn, the keep moving thing. That's perfect, gang. What do we call our spider silk armor?
Inertia-based stickum.
Inertia-based stickum.
Maybe.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Welcome to inertia-based stickum.
Or
IBS. Oh no! No!
I don't, because there's.
Oh, come on, that was a good joke. I like that one. All right.
Can we get one of the boys to bring in some whiskey?
Can we go? Boys, bring in Daddy's spider medicine. Let's do a heavy armor.
No.
That's a different show and item. Really? Yes, IBS. Cece gets it. Thank you, Cece. Okay, so we have that. So what's something that we could use for heavy armor? If the spider weave is it kind of a like a half plate. I'm good with half plate.
Or like maybe a full plate. Who knows?
Or full plate, whatever.
Mandrake can make it, and it can actually be made of plates.
Oh my god! Yes, heavy. Oh no! This is the armor. This is the armor that Dad was wearing.
All right.
This heavy armor is made of pots and pans and other plates that you would find in the kitchen.
It's plate armor.
It's literally plate armor.
Because it could be like silver plates.
I love you so much. Stop talking. CC, you're great. Samandriel. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello, Samandriel. I know who you are. Yes, so that's perfect. Plate armor. I like this.
Okay, so
Plate,
it's hodgepodge together.
It's definitely hodgepodged. But it's got to be effective. +1 at least. +1. Pantry raid for the name is pretty good too. Is it made of like broken dishes? Certifiable scrap. I was thinking it's actually made of just like usable pots and pans, almost like like.
Yeah, but it could be shaped a bit because I'm thinking like you're gonna have a. Like I'm thinking if you were actually going to design this, like cosplay wise, you're going to have to cut some things down at some point. But like, okay,
Gaming Brew, thank you for the follow.
Hello, thank you. So you've got, because you're gonna have a big old plate on the front, like where the person's like face is.
Sure.
But then, like, you could cut a cup in half.
Okay.
That would be over the shoulders. Like, it's not, you're not going to be able to create the whole thing, like, exactly. You would have to cut things in half and stuff like that.
So what are some of the benefits to wearing plate armor?
Proficiency with chef's tools.
Ooh.
Proficiency with chef's
as long
tools.
As it's one of the pieces of your armor.
Oh my gosh. See, and I don't know if this is too OP, but like it'd be great if there were like, if it was almost like Go-Go Gadget like armor, like where you've got a lock picking kit in there because you've got forks and things strung in. Like,
I was thinking you still have to burn the spell slot, but not having to use material components for Hero's Feast because you're wearing it.
Ooh.
But just the simple not having to have the gem-encrusted bowl, like...
That's super useful. However, how many casters do you know that can wear heavy armor?
Ooh,
That's fair.
That's a good point.
But once a day being able to cast Hero's Feast seems like a lot to me.
That's so much.
It's so much. But once every 7 days?
Once a week?
Once every...
Make it like 1d6 weeks.
Access,
or maybe 1d4.
Access to prestidigitation, but only the ability to flavor the food well. Like that aspect of prestidigitation.
That's good, Mace. I really like that. It'd be your normal heavy armor with stealth disadvantage. Oh, yes. Yes. Tana, thank you. Yes, definitely stealth disadvantage there.
When struck by the wearer, all creatures in a 5-foot radius make con save if be deaf and stunned till the end of your next turn.
That is awesome. Samandra, that's great. Access, but only the... Yeah, let's do this. The stealth disadvantage I'm into. Proficiency with chef's tools. The prestidigitation... Oh, you know what it is? We'll do prestidigitation to flavor food, and then also purify food and drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, one big no. I could see it both ways. You could get advantage against fire, but at the same time, fire could cause the metal to heat up, which would give you disadvantage. I don't know.
What did he say?
He said you could get advantage against fire.
That's Tupperware, dude. That's not going to work with like most plates. Like not all plates are microwavable. You gotta know which ones. Proficiency with chef's tools, prestidigitation, flavored food, purify food and drink. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. The Hero's Feast I like. Instant heat metal. Yeah. I'm about this.
Except it only affects you, so...
Holy crap, that's good, though. Plate armor. That's so good. I love it. Create food and water. I'll give them that, too. This is an interesting thing. It's definitely a flavor item. But create food and water. That's perfect. Proficiency with chef's tools, prestidigitation of flavor food, purify food and drink, and create food and water is perfect for our plate armor. Maybe we do grandma's plate armor. Yeah,
I'm
very
just
useful.
picturing like Granny sitting in her like weaving together these plates, and
he's gonna enjoy this so much. Like,
so crafty.
I heard you were going adventuring. Yeah. It's
dangerous
to go alone. Take this. Thanks, Grandma. You're welcome. Your grandfather and I used this at our wedding. That's great. We have a light armor. We have a heavy armor. We have an inn. Do we want to complete the trifecta? Do we want a weapon?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
All
and.
right. Let's go weapon. But is the chef Swedish? Eat, pray, no love.
It was made with love.
It was made
by
with
Grandma.
love. Okay, what's our weapon then?
A ladle.
Are we just completing the armor? Like he needs to have a ladle in his hand?
I mean...
Alright.
Maybe whatever. I just thought it was fun.
Boy, hit me with that ladle. What stats are we using for the ladle? Like a mace?
Yeah, mace.
Mace? Alright. For never the pan sword. The pan sword is coming.
Oh. I don't know why I'm interested. I'm not in that
You sure show up a lot, though, for not being in it.
Don't say that. I need more NPCs. The ladle is a...
We haven't taken any for never yet.
The ladle is embased. Oh, no! Do we want the cast iron pan? Do we want the Rapunzel?
The Rapunzel.
Oh, yeah. Certifiable scribe. There
Can
you
be
go.
switched out for any piece of your armor.
Switched out.
Oh my gosh.
Tink. Tink. Hero's only as good as his weapon. Oh no, this was... I don't need this
I'm
one.
picturing that this is all magnetic, and
Yeah.
it, like
Cast iron skillet. It can be heated out without harming the complete set is a +2 to AC. That's interesting.
Cast iron, a magic metal that allows non-casters to cast.
Oh my god, it's funny. It's so good. Okay, the cast iron. Do we want the cast iron to be a weapon or a shield?
Well, if we're going to cast with it, I think it should
It has to be a weapon. Okay. What is the stat block that we want to use for a cast iron skillet? A mace as well?
It would still be a mace because it's still bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god! What
Firebolt.
spells? Firebolt?
Not fireball, firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
Grease.
Dude, give it right here,
Wow.
right here. Yeah,
I'm so proud of it.
Oh my god.
Grease in the cast iron. Firebolt, grease. We gotta
I'm trying
freeze.
to think like heavy.
We gotta cool the food, right? Like so, like chill touch.
Okay.
Chill touch isn't really cool,
No,
though.
it's not
That's
necromancy.
necromancy.
Yeah, we gotta.
I would like to
death this
destroy
food.
This food. This food is now dead. It was dead before, but it's extra dead now. I've already cooked it. It's extra dead
If
now.
a chef were using this, they'd have mage hand. I mean, to be able to pick up stuff.
So
like-
the hand could cut the vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Mage hand.
Sure. I mean that's
Only for food prep.
So this is like the mandolins for the bards, where there's like 5 to 7 spells attached to it that you can cast
I'm
per
ready
day.
for one more.
Instrument of the bards. Oh, that's a spell.
Yeah.
I am ready for one more spell to
Tana and Mace both said frostbite.
I can't see. Tracy's
Oh, I'm
taken
so
away
sorry.
the chat from
I'm
me.
letting you know.
It's okay.
Wow. Okay.
Mace both said frostbite.
Cast frostbite. That's good. Bludgeoning, frostbite. These picnics are about to be lit. Good. Okay. Yes, frostbite is a good one. Let's complete it with 5. Little one, go to bed. I know, baby. Go to bed.
Excuse me.
I got it.
just
I
a
got it.
moment. It's good. Yes, keep
Okay.
talking.
So
You can also use to hit your children.
you could stop
Or other
it.
people's.
Stop it. All right. This picture's about to be lit. We got frostbite, firebolt, grease, mage hand. I still need something else.
I'm 29,000 away from being deified.
Soon. I want one more. I want. It's not there yet. I do like the fact that it's cast iron. I do like the fact that it's a mace. But I want something else. What do I want with this?
I don't know. What was on the chef list when they did the Unearthed Arcana for that?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a cast iron of spell storing, or good berries. Yeah, possibly. Samandriel. Yeah, maybe being able to create a food item or something like that. Like,
There's too much here. I don't worry.
no. Don't read this.
I'm not going.
Let's do that. Good berries,
You know
but
I can't read.
I know you can't hear. Good berries, but not a good berry. What's something like ravioli? There it is. Good ravioli. Welcome to good ravioli. It's the equivalent of casting the good berry spell, but it's good ravioli. It's a little pasta. But good ravioli.
Good meatball.
It's a good meatball. No, this is great. So with the cast iron plus 1 mace, you have it in hand. You can, using the cast iron, you can use it to cast firebolt, grease, mage hand, frostbite, or good ravioli, which is essentially the good barrier spell.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I like that a lot. You okay? Is this parenting funness?
Just walking through the house stark naked,
It's just, yeah.
looking for a bathroom.
Awesome. So we have our kitten mitten. We have our tavern. Show me, yeah. We have the light armor. We have the heavy armor, and we also have our cast iron mace.
Cool.
It's great. Thank you for being as excited
Yeah,
about
I
this.
honestly, I was most proud of that last thing I said, like just now.
No, I'm really happy with this. So I don't wanna dive too deep into it. Like if it's good, let's leave it good. But maybe it's only 8:42. You want to do a potion? Do we want to do another
could.
weapon? Like that cast iron mace matches the heavy armor. So should we do like a spider equivalent weapon? Like a maybe even like a finesse weapon, like a rapier or something like that?
We could.
I like that idea. What about a... See, I've got like Spider-Man stuff on the brain right now. Like I'm going projectile, like those web shooters that we saw.
Oh yeah, okay. Like we could do
I mean,
that.
I don't know. It'd probably be along the lines of like a
crossbow?
Crossbow type, yeah.
Okay.
But
spider whip? Like being able to use like maybe even like the webbing to like web something and pull it to you?
yeah, I mean, you could probably use it for different things. You could use it to stick something to a wall, like stick a person to a wall. You could use it to pull something towards you. Potion of confusion.
Potion of confusion subjects the... Well, I mean, that's definitely making it into the world.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. What else? I mean, if you think in terms of like Spider-Man universe and what he can do with the webs, I mean, it'd be a super versatile thing because I mean, you could use it to swing across a chasm. You could do. I mean, I don't want to make it too OP though, but ends up not being a weapon as much as a magic item.
You're talking about the web?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a webbing kind of thing. It's really less of a weapon and more of an item.
Like a wondrous
like a hook shot.
Yeah, kind of like a hook shot. Does a hook shot exist in D&D?
I don't think so.
No. That would be kind of useful.
It'd be neat. I'd use it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's look at a hook shot. Okay. So this is a hardened web connected to a sturdy like metal piece.
Mace's idea is much simpler. A crossbow lets you use the web spell once a day. It's way simpler than what
I mean,
we're coming
yes,
up with.
that's definitely like
Probably
way
far
less.
more practical.
Let's use barbed whip, interwoven strands of metal and nails at the tip too. Is very
I know
impressive.
it's coconut water.
I'm just checking.
I know.
I like this. I kind of want to.
It smells kind of funny to me.
I kind of want to do the hook shot, but you both are. We're gonna do the boomerang.
I didn't do anything.
We're gonna do the boomerang stats.
Okay.
With the hook shot, the
Yes.
same amount of damage and things of that sort. But however, I will say that with the hook shot, you could utilize it as a weapon, or once a day, you can use it to skip an acrobatics or athletics check as you just hook up to a certain spot or area. Yeah, all right, baby. Something along those lines. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be an infinite.
So still more of a weapon, less of an item.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's still an item. I mean, maybe using it on items is a free action, or is like a you can use it as many times as you want. But even that seems very powerful to me, to be able to reach across a room or a chasm. Or...
Yeah, well, that's why I was kind of moving more in the direction of an item because there were so many things you could do with it that at a certain point it's not really a weapon anymore.
So let's not have it be a weapon at all. But what's the range on your hook shot?
60 feet? Is that fair?
Sure, that sounds fine.
60 feet?
I mean, that seems realistic. 30 is probably the most realistic, but 60 would be
If nothing
awesome.
is holding the item, you can just immediately pull it back to you. But if someone is holding it, it's a contested strength check of DC 15.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Also, once a day, you can use the hook shot to travel up to 60 feet. As it pulls your weight, like you skip an athletics or an acrobatics.
Yeah, so you can essentially do that, like swing across the chasm thing or whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Acrobatics or athletics. Once a day, twice a day.
Depends on how many other things you can do. If that's one
not
of
like
one
an
or two abilities, then like 3 times a day would make sense.
Yeah, but it's not an attunable. I would not make this anything magical. Like I would make it purely mechanical.
Yeah.
And for the right situation, it's going to be boss.
You
Like,
also have to determine if they can carry somebody with them, because the first thing I'm thinking is you've got some sort of chasm you got to be able to cross.
Oh.
That's a way to get you and maybe one other person across, but you're going to be.
Kiss for luck. Yeah, you know what I mean.
But you're going to swing it back and forth. Like, depends on how long it works for. If you can anchor it and then just swing everybody across the thing you need to get across, you know what I mean? Like, this
Right.
would be really useful in a cave
It would.
with a big giant hole in the ground.
I think you could take a willing participant with you. You know what? Here's the deal.
Same size as you or smaller?
Here's the deal.
Guess I'll never use it. It's fine.
Spider-Man runs out of web fluid. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's what happens. Once a day, you can use this. When you use it again, you have to make a DC 12 strength check to make sure that you are a DC, like a dex check. You know what I mean? To make sure that you shoot
I'll
this.
use it and I'll just carry you across.
DC 12 dex check to make sure that you hit. Then the next time, it's a DC 14 dex check.
My ex is a god.
And then it's a DC 16 dex check. And it... I think we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. We have so many great items. We have we have the kitten mitten, which is awesome. We've got the just sing in. We've got light armor with spider soak +1. You get once a day. You get advantage on a performance check, which is super great. And then you once per turn, as long as you're moving, you get a climbing speed equal to your walking speed.
Okay.
For the heavy armor, it's grandma's plate armor. It's made out of pots and pans, weird cutlery, cups, and things of that stuff. You get proficiency in chef's tools because you're wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
You get prestidigitation of flavor food, and you get purify food and drink. You also get create food and water as additions to wearing this heavy armor. And then the cast iron mace, you get firebolt, grease, mage hand, frostbite, and good ravioli, which is equivalent to the good berry spell, but it's just good ravioli. And then you get the spider shot? Spider shot for now. Could we call the heavy armor the good china? Yes, we can call the grandma's good china. No, that's we call the mandrake. And then we have the spider shot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another exciting episode of Homebrew and Brew with you. We love you guys so much. Have a very happy New Year's. We're going to go hang out and eat a little bit of food, and I'm going to turn this off here in just a second.
I'll go do that. Go ahead.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. We couldn't let this whole week go by without without doing a little bit of like goodbye send off. Yeah, thank you, Maysay. Everybody that hung out in the chat and hung out, the certifiable scribe. Love that name, Maysay.
I was just going to ask you about that.
If you want to grab my Chromebook, you can find somebody to raid.
Oh, sure, yeah. Stay tuned, gang. If you want to earn some more stream points, we're actually going to go raid somebody. We are going to go raid a new group that's playing Dungeons and Dragons right now. We are going to go raid a group called Casters and Castles. So what do I need to do?
/ raid, space, and then type their name.
Okay. / raid. Stay tuned, gang. Good. Space. Casters.
Alright. You ready?
Your computer's taking a little bit of time. And we're good.